Welcome back. In the last video, we walked through the process of creating a new page in OU Campus using a template. Today we're going to do something very similar. Rather than just using a template to create a new page, we're going to use a special type of template called a new section template to create a new subdirectory in our site. New section templates in OU Campus are really neat because they can create multiple files at once. To make a new subdirectory in a site, you need a few things: a new directory, an index page, and then usually some sort of navigation file. My new section template will create all of that at once for me. The first step is to log into OU Campus, which I've done already, and then once I'm in there, I'll navigate to the Pages list view and find the section in which my new subsection will reside. So once I'm in there, let me go ahead and click the New button, just like we would if we wanted to make a new basic page. You'll see that I have another template in here called New Section with Index. Let's click it to bring up the new page wizard for the template. I'll just say that every template is going to be slightly different, and so your implementation may have some different fields in this new page wizard. Mine essentially just has the basics I need and nothing more. But in this modal, I have a heading called Folder Information first of all. Under here is where I add information about the subdirectory I'm creating. In this case, all it asks for is the directory name, which is what will show up in my URL in the file structure. I'll call it something generic like subsection. Next, I've got a heading called Index Page Setup, which contains basic information about the index page that will be created inside my new section. I'll also add a page title, which will be the heading page, and a description. You'll see that I also have the option to add a link to this page to the navigation file inside the directory, which is what we saw in the last video as well. Notice that I don't have the option to specify a file name here. That's because the first page inside a new subsection has to be an index page and cannot be renamed. Depending on your server configuration, it might be named something else instead of index, but the principle still applies. After entering in all my information, I'll first click Create. From there, OU Campus will generate the new directory, and then it will create a new index page and also an _sidenav include file. OU Campus will take me directly to the index page so I can start adding content to the editable regions right off the bat. Let me just do that really quickly and then save the changes. So let me just add some starter content here. Alright, that's great. So once that's done, let's go back into the Pages list view. We can see that I am now inside the new section that I've created. In addition to the index page that I was just previewing, I have my sidenav file in there as well. When I make a new page, you may remember that I needed to publish the page to view it on the live site. The same principle applies when I create a new section. I want to publish my new index page so it's visible on the live site, and I also want to publish the sidenav as well. I can publish both at once using the checkboxes in the list view and then clicking Publish in the table header. So now we've made a new section and published it out. Flipping over to View the Production tab of the list view, I can click the index page to view the live page on my site. For a simple implementation, this is all we need to do. However, some institutions may have their navigation configured so that multiple levels of navigation appear on the screen. In a situation like this, we would want to go one level up in the file structure and also publish the sidenav file there. Let me go back to the live website really quickly to show you an example. Inside the Training Section folder, I can see two items in my side navigation: Training Page and Financial Aid. Financial Aid is actually a subsection. When I click the Financial Aid link, another page appears underneath it: Scholarships. The Scholarships page is slightly indented in the navigation, and that's because it's a page that resides within the Financial Aid subsection. You'll notice that the subsection we've created isn't listed at all in the side navigation. That's because we need to go ahead and publish the sidenav file one level above my new section, in this case inside the training-section directory in OU Campus. So going back into OU Campus, I'll just click on the breadcrumb to go one level higher in the file navigation. Let me publish out the sidenav file in this directory. And once that's done, I'll go back to the live site and refresh my page. My navigation should now show up properly, and I can travel to my new page just fine. Now if I had any other pages in the subdirectory that I just created, they would also show up underneath my section title, slightly indented just like the Scholarships page does. That about wraps it up for how to create a new section in OU Campus. To recap, we first travel to the directory in which we want to make a new section. Next, go ahead and use a new section template and fill in the directory and index page information in the wizard. Finally, remember to publish all of your newly created files, which will usually include a navigation file and your index page. If your navigation is configured to do so, make sure to publish the navigation file one level closer to the root as well, or in other words, one level above. Thanks for watching.